Okay, so today I wanted to share what's in my pencil case. Basically, yeah, I was watching a video from Jet Pens, which is a site that sells stationery, and I was like, I wish I could make a video with like every single cute thing, but I mean, it would be really wasteful for me to just buy a bunch of stuff that I don't actually need to use for a video. And then I was like, oh, I could just show like what's in my pencil case already, because it's all pretty cute. By the way, I made this pencil case. Congrats me. Okay, so the first thing I have in here, friction pens. Whoa, can you see? Wait, this way? Can you see that? Basically, they are made by Pilot and they're erasable. So let me just show you. Test, test, test. See my little squiggle? Okay, and now with the magic of science, it's gone. Yeah, so I got these when I was in Japan, but you can get them here too. I got this one blue and this one pink. The ink isn't actually pink, it was just black. The only thing is that they're a couple years old, so the pink one I think got near some heat source or something, and you can kind of see this like bubble. And you might also be able to see it's kind of linty because the rubber itself has gotten a little bit tacky, so that's a little bit disgusting. You probably didn't need to know that. But it still works fine, and they sell refills for the ink, so you can use the same pen basically like forever until the eraser runs out, and even beyond that if you feel like it. Let me take all these out. So I also have a Frixion pen that's thinner. These ones are 0.05, so that's probably 0.5 millimeters, and then this one is 0.38. This is the slim line. Personally, I actually prefer writing with this one. I like the thinner line. Let's do a comparison. And I like the feeling of it in my hand as like a smaller pen. Okay, actually, you can barely tell the difference. I take it back. This one is the thinner one, and this one's the thicker one. But I just like the feel of it. It's like very sleek. Yeah, so I have a bunch of these too, and you can also buy refills for the ink, which I should probably do because I'm running low on that one. Okay, moving on, I have this Stanford University ballpoint pen, which actually I got because one of my friends got into law school at Stanford and they gave him this free pen when he was visiting campus, like, you know, with the notebook and all those other materials that you use during admit weekend to take notes. They gave him this free pen, and then he forgot it in my dorm when he was visiting. So yeah, free pen. It's just a normal ballpoint pen, but you can see it like writes really smoothly, and it's, you know, it's just a Bic, but it's a good pen. Okay, and then my last pens are these Sakura Microns, and I have basically the 05 and the 08. Wait, is that showing up at all? I don't even know. So I like these pens. You can see that they're just, you know, they're felt tip pens, right? And you can see the marking. It's just a felt tip pen. But I feel like they have really good like control. They're very smooth, and like they just feel good to write on a piece of paper on them. Like I just feel like a fancier person when I'm using these. So I won't do work in these. I'll only write in my journal or like important notes or something when I just want to feel good about, you know, using a pen on paper. I'll grab these. Whereas like the Frixion pens are like a regular ballpoint pen would be for anything. So moving on to highlighters, I've got a bunch. I wanted to have a range of colors just in case I wanted to color code something. And I kind of picked each pen based on the shade of the color that I wanted. So like, for example, instead of buying all of them from one brand, I guess in a note or in a pencil case, it might look nice if you had, you know, one brand and you had all the colors of it. But for me, the ink color was more important than like the visual cohesiveness of my pen case, I guess. So the first three I have are also Frictions, which is cool. I have this blue and this yellow and this purple. And I use these anytime where I might think that I need to erase things. Like sometimes when you're taking notes, you highlight something, you think it's important the first time you read the paragraph. And then like when you're reviewing, you realize that you have highlighted the wrong thing and you didn't need to. So that's when I would use that. My only issue is the purple is a little bit, like you can probably tell, it's a little bit grayish, and that's not my favorite purple, but you know, I needed a purple, so I did this one. And again, you can see that it erases amazingly. I really, really, really am a fan of Friction, or Friction, or whatever these are supposed to be called. Okay, and then I have I have this midliner, which is pink, and I got it because it is like a little bit neon, but not crazy in your face. I felt like a lot of the other pink, like pastel colored highlighters were maybe like too light and they wouldn't really highlight what I want. But this one was perfect, so I got it. And then I have this Unipropus window highlighter. So you can see right here that there's like a plastic window, like right there basically, so you can see my finger through the plastic. And supposedly that's so you can like see what you're highlighting as you're highlighting it, because as you're going through you can see the words. But honestly, when I've ever highlighted things, I've never had a problem with being like, oh no, I highlighted something and I didn't know the word that was coming next. I shouldn't have highlighted that. So I don't know, maybe this solves a problem for some people. It's not a problem that I've ever had, but again, I really wanted this color because it's a little bit different from the Friction blue. Let me show that. You can see it's more of a teal than the Friction, which is a blue. So I wanted that again, just in case I wanted to like color code and have a wide variety. And there weren't any like greens that I really liked, so I went for this kind of teal green. Oh, the other thing I don't want to forget is it has a fine tip at the other end, so you can have like your highlighter, and then if you're highlighting something or maybe just circling something, you can also do that. So I like that there's like multiple functions on that. And then this high glider is something that I think I'm like unreasonably excited about. Basically, it's not a pen, it's like a gel. So like if I show this, you can like twist the bottom to get more out of it. Can you see that? Do I look like a beauty vlogger? Like, are you seeing this brush right now? Anyway, so it's kind of like a crayon, like, I don't know, it just kind of feels like waxy. And then, so when you highlight stuff, you know, since it's not ink, it doesn't take any time to dry, it doesn't bleed through, it's not gonna like smear because your ink is like wet or anything like that. So, and also this one is like very fluorescent yellow, like you're not gonna miss something if you highlight it with this. So I just had to get it, like even though I already have this yellow one, when I saw this, I was like, I need that. To be totally honest, I probably don't need it, but I needed it, okay? It's amazing. Okay, so that's it for highlighters and pens. And then, okay, I have this pencil. I don't use pencil very much anymore because I'm not in school. Unfortunately, I had to graduate and I'm not in school anymore. But basically, I got this pencil from one of my lab mates. I don't know why they were trying to get rid of it. And I was like, dude, that's the coolest looking pencil I've ever seen. Like, can I have it? So he gave it to me. Yeah, you can see that I really like just like getting free stuff. But I also just think it's a very cool looking pencil. Like I've never seen a pencil that looked like this. Like it looks kind of, I don't know, like 1960s or something. Like it looks very elegant somehow. And it's also a 0.9 millimeters. So you can see that like when you write, it's like a thicker line. So it's kind of more like writing with a regular wooden pencil than a mechanical pencil in that sense. It's just a Pentel. I don't know. I just love it. And I also like how the head, you can see that like, it kind of looks like a Lego head, but just a little bit longer. So sometimes I'll like stick on like a Post-it note with like a face and a mustache on it or something. And that just, you know, that just makes your day better. So I really like that pencil. Unfortunately, there's something bad about my planning. I like don't have any lead for it here. I only have 0.5 millimeter lead, and I don't have a 0.5 millimeter pencil. So clearly I did something wrong when I packed my pencil case. But yeah, I have more lead at home, so it's fine. I'll move back home soon. Yeah, I'm a grown-up, you guys. And of course, if you have a pencil, you need an eraser. It doesn't look very good right now, but it used to be a Hello Kitty. Maybe you can tell that that's like a bow right there and like her feet. So her head fell off, and I used that as a separate eraser, but like it still works perfectly. You can see that pencil mark I made, it's gone. So, you know, I'm not gonna like waste a perfectly good eraser just because it doesn't look so cute anymore, you know? And then on the back, there's a cupcake. Like, isn't that just, it's just ridiculously cute, but it's also extremely functional. Like, it 100% erases things. It's so satisfying to erase things. I don't know why, but it brings me a lot of joy. So that's my eraser. And then, oh, there's more. Refill ink. And then these are my number one, like, I don't know, totally frivolous purchase. Basically, if you can see these shapes, they are stamps. And not only that, they're Frixion stamps. So you can erase these stamps. Let me stamp them all out for you, because they're just like so delightful. Okay. Cat. Bicycle. Cake, and strawberry. So this is a little face saying okay. Like if I was working in an office that for some reason didn't have computers or something, I would totally mark up notes like okay if people were like asking questions and things. And then this is just a little cat. And then this is a bicycle because like my friends and I like riding our bikes. And then I got a cake because I really, really like cake. Dude, is this in focus? Okay, well, maybe you can see that. Anyway, and then a strawberry because I just think a strawberry is a very, very cute type of fruit. And as promised, you can use the rubber edge to erase. All gone. Basically, you can buy these here, but I bought them in Japan. I was like in the store, I think maybe I was in Loft or one of those like big department stores that have a lot of stationery. And I was just like agonizing, should I get these? You know, they're totally frivolous. I don't need stamps in my daily life at all. You know, I'm not at school. We just use computers in our office. If I was a teacher, I would really think this was useful because I would like stamp my students' work okay or like, you know, good things or whatever. But no, I'm not a teacher, so like I don't have any real need for this. And, you know, I'm trying to like not be a wasteful person and not use a lot of plastic that's just gonna go in the ocean someday or all, you know, all these things. So I really agonized about it and I left the store actually. I was like, no, you know, I don't need it. It's enough for me to just know that it's there and that it's super cute, but I don't need that. And one of my friends was also with me and we were like actually on a bike ride. So I was also thinking like, maybe I should get the bicycle one because we're on a bike ride together. But no, I was like, no, I don't need that. I don't need that. So I just left. And then literally the next week, I was back in the store and I was like, I went crazy. I bought these for me. I bought another bike for that friend that I mentioned, and I got a poop emoji for my other friend who is a professor. And she's one of those like cool professors that I think if she did put that on a student's paper, they would like be fine with it. Or maybe she's just not going to use it for class. I don't know. You know, it's her stamp. She can do whatever she wants with it. But yeah, I just want bananas. I was like, I need all of the stamps. And yeah, so that's self-control for you. Haha. Anyway, so that's it. That's everything in my pen case. I'm gonna stick everything back in. It's like everything barely fits, but I mean, that's all you need, right? You just need everything to barely fit in your pencil case, and then you're ready for anything. So have a good day. Bye.